Ava, impeccably dressed, savors her coffee, the city skyline stretching out before her. Her wealth and freedom are as boundless as the view before her. Ava sits in a beat-up car, the cracked screen of her phone reflecting her desperation. Past was filled with struggles against poverty and hopelessness. Ava sighs in defeat, the weight of rejection heavy on her shoulders. The cold steering wheel offers no comfort as she confronts another failed attempt. You don't need money to start building wealth, just a new mindset. The pale light of the screen illuminates her face, casting shadows that dance with her wavering hope. In a cramped apartment, Ava sits hunched over a table. A bowl of noodles sits half-eaten beside her. Her voice cracks with desperation as she pleads, "I'm sorry, I can't pay rent this month. Again. Please don't evict me." Defeated, she hangs up the phone, the weight of her circumstances heavy on her shoulders. Sunlight floods the coffee shop as Ava's bright eyes fix on Leo. Leo, absorbed in Think and Grow Rich, notices Wa's gaze and quips, "You're looking at that book like it owes you rent money." Steam rises from coffee cups as Leo and Ava sit together, a quiet moment before a story unfolds. Leo leans in, his face etched with the weight of past struggles, ready to share his journey. With animated gestures, Leo paints a vivid picture of his transformation, his hands dancing in the air. Most people chase money, but money follows mindset. Leo's voice carries the weight of experience. Ava sits hunched over her laptop, surrounded by stacks of finance books, her face illuminated by the screen's glow. She switches between finance videos and scribbling notes, her focus intense. Ava explores side gigs, her fingers flying across the keyboard as she delves into copywriting and sales tutorials. Leo mentors her remotely, his messages appearing on her screen. Ava secures her first client and earns her first $500. Ava celebrates her small victory with determination. Wa's excitement fills the apartment as she lands a bigger client and makes 5-0. The thrill of success visibly motivates Ava. Sunlight floods the busy coffee shop as Ava sits alone, a half-empty coffee cup her only companion. She listens intently, a thoughtful expression clouding her face as she considers the life-changing offer. Her fingers tap nervously against the table, betraying the turmoil beneath her composed exterior. A voice echoes in her mind, "Comfort zones are the enemy of wealth. You didn't come this far to play safe." Ava sits at her kitchen table, a rejection letter casting a shadow over her dreams. With newfound resolve, Ava pushes the letter aside, a spark of defiance igniting in her eyes. "I decide to take a risk and start my own business." A notebook appears, and ideas flow onto the page as Wa's small smile hints at the journey ahead. Wa's journey unfolds in rapid glimpses. Closed doors loom, rejection letters accumulate, and sleepless nights blur into days. Exhaustion etches itself onto Wa's face, yet her determination burns brighter. She refines her business plan, fueling her passion with unwavering resolve. Ava pitches her ideas with fiery passion, her voice resonating with unwavering belief. Small victories bring quiet satisfaction, fueling her resilience against the odds. Sunlight floods the podcast studio, illuminating Wa's radiant confidence. Microphones stand ready, capturing the moment as Ava prepares to share her story. "I owe so much of my success to Leo. His mentorship was invaluable." The microphone stands alone on the desk, a silent sentinel in the empty studio. The interviewer leans forward, a puzzle etched on their face. "We tried reaching Leo for this episode. We couldn't find any records of him, no socials, no company. Who was he?" Ava stares, a storm of confusion brewing in her eyes. She searches feverishly online, but Leo remains a ghost in the digital world. Sunlight floods Wa's office, illuminating every corner. Ava's fingers grace a familiar object, stirring long dormant memories. A bookmark from Leo surfaces, his handwriting a ghost from the past. Sometimes angels don't wear wings. Her heart leaps as she recognizes Leo's handwriting. Sunlight fills Ava's office as she sits at her desk, lost in thought. Her gaze softens as she stares at a framed photo, a faint smile gracing her lips. A moment of quiet reflection washes over her as she whispers, "Maybe Leo wasn't meant to stay. Maybe he was the wake-up call I needed." Ava stands center stage, the spotlight casting a warm glow around her. Behind her, a large screen declares, "Wealth starts in the mind." Ava addresses the attentive audience, her voice resonating with unwavering confidence. Ava stands on the masterclass stage, illuminated by a warm spotlight. She gestures emphatically, her words resonating with passion and conviction. You don't need money to be wealthy. You need vision, discipline, and belief. Ava smiles warmly, her eyes reflecting the stage lights. She shares a hopeful thought. And maybe one good stranger to remind you who you could become. On a vibrant city street, a young woman watches Wa's masterclass online, a spark of hope igniting in her eyes. Bathed in sunlight, a young woman sits absorbed in Think and Grow Rich, her brow furrowed with intense focus. Dust motes dance in the sunlit air around her, a silent testament to her unwavering concentration. Determination etches her face as she navigates the book's profound lessons. Ava gazes out at the city skyline, a sense of fulfillment washing over her. She acknowledges that her journey is just beginning. Ava strolls through the park, her smile reflecting a deep appreciation for everyone she encounters. The sun shines on the city, its towers reaching toward the blue sky. Words appear across the sky. Wealth is not a bank account, it's a mindset. Start today.